Sorry about that. My phone decided to ring as soon as I turn on the camera. It's always the way. So yeah, I have this little one that I obviously bound and worked in for you guys a little while ago. So I've got that in there as well to play with. This is just backgrounds. I never went any further with this. And maybe I will come back in and give it a revamp when this one is finished. Although I think this one will take a little while to finish because I have so many, even though I'm almost like past the halfway mark with this and I only have a few pages left, these are in no way, shape or form. This one's probably the most complete, and then I've got all these other like little bits and pieces that need pen work or collage elements and things like that. So I will work back and forward. There's like sections in here that need some time and love, and I think because I am kind of stuck as to where I want to go, I will get there. I did add this little girl after I finished filming the other day for you guys. I just happened to see them lying on my table, so I glued her in. And I try not to do anything else in this one while I don't have the camera rolling. Although I've been having it in my bag just to have it with me. And I'm just really enjoying it. It's not softening up yet though, so it still needs a good beat and a good beat down. But yeah, so I'm going to put the video in speed as usual and have a little play with my supplies. I don't know what I feel like playing with today. I have been working on my Jane stuff for Spellbinders for the last few days. So I've got to, I do have all the die cuts. I haven't played with the die cutting machine yet, but I kind of just want, I don't even know what I want to do. I've got all these pages that need some, I could work on the bird. There's Limitless. This guy, I had it open to this page to try and work out what I wanted to do with him. But yeah, so I have been really, it's warmed my heart to see how many people have gotten out their little passports to have a play in as well. I feel like we could start another revolution. I know that the little tiny TN is really good for people's on-the-go everyday planner, but I'm just really enjoying it as an art journal, which is ridiculously crazy because I never thought something so small could pack such a punch. But then again, zines are amazeballs. I haven't done a zine since high school. But yeah, someone said to make this into a zine. I'd love to, but because I've used elements in here that aren't all mine, I'd have to be super careful and sort of be selective with which ones I used. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to make myself another cup of tea because this one's almost done, and I'm going to grab a few bits and bobs and supplies and start working on this. I have my paper tray over here if I want to do some more collage, but I remember them being not so many good elements left in my paper tray for this purpose. So I may very well go through my drawers quickly and grab a few things out, and I may grab some of the magazines that are on my shelf as well and see what we can do there. And again, I love this page. I don't know, I'm at that stage where I'm like not sure where I want to go with this yet. So I probably won't touch this page yet because I don't know where I want it to go. But I do know that I have to be super careful what media I use on here because I don't want it to seep through here, because even though this paper is the sketchbook paper, it still has its moments where it will bleed, especially with those Dr. P.H. Martins. They're so pigmented, so you can see there that they're starting to bleed through. So yeah, got to be super careful about what I do in here and just be mindful of the medias I use. So I've decided to go back through some of my older collage sheets, and I've picked out a few pages. These are my originals. As you can see, they're on the glossy photo paper. I'm going to throw them in my scanner and just print and just press copy and hope that that's good enough, bright enough quality. Normally I would go to the printers and get them printed that way, but I don't have time for that. And I don't think, I did lose quite a lot of my collage sheets to some spilled tea a little while ago. So I'm pretty sure I don't have like paper copies of these anymore. But I want to play with some of my older stuff in here and sort of revamp it and use it. And I actually want these boxes for my normal journal. So I thought that it'd be pretty cool to go back through some of my older stuff and use, I mean, I want that tail, I think. and I think these would be good like sparky things that I can add to pages and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be cool to show you like a few of the bits and pieces that I would do for stuff that's like way old. Like this is May of last year, so over a year ago now. God, I always loved him. Like, I really love him. He reminds me of John. Actually, I may even just put him in my normal journal because I love it so much. But there's just so many collage sheets. But I think I'll just copy a few because I think I'm running out of ink as well. So I'll be back. Hopefully my printer copies them without a problem.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. You miss the ones you know. I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone. Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known you would go and find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine when we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, gone.
The black gesso, although amazing matte black, all that sort of stuff. Glue does not like sticking to it because of its gritty nature. So I may have to switch to gel medium soon because it's getting ridiculous how many times I have stuck things down. Is driving me slightly insane. Now, I'm not the best gluer at the best of times, but I have glued these things down so many times and they're only just holding on because of the grit. So next time I may just use matte black paint. I actually hate the feel of gesso, but I knew I wanted to completely cover the page and have like no streaks or anything like that. So I love how it looks. I just hate how it feels. So I maybe should use like the Dylusions black paint, which I do have, but I was just too lazy to get up and get it. And my gesso is also really, really dried out because the lid was stuck on wrong from when I last used it. So yeah, there's that, but I hate how it feels. Like I keep going like this because I'm like, ew, it's like so sandy and stuff, and that may be people's jam, not my jam at all. And I've got a whole heap of little odds and ends that I'm going to start playing with. I chopped off the head of my little walk guy, took off his sign. Maybe I should put his arm like randomly floating out here. Maybe like that. Who knows? Who knows? Put him. I love how the black really pops. That I'm down for. Well, that's cute. Alright. That's cute, but he needs some like ears or something. Like I feel like he's like a bald-headed baby. And I don't, that's not a look I'm trying to achieve today.
Remember me, I remember you. I've been thinking about you more than ever. I guess I'm lonely, I'm starting to grow old, and I thought my youth would last forever. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you, because now I see we were meant to be. Where are you now? Heard you live far away, but just tell me where and I'll come see ya. 'Cause I'm afraid that I'll end up here alone. Hope you'll understand how much I need ya. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you, because now I see we were meant to be. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you, because now I see we were meant to be. 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 You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're out of time. And you, I got you.
You got me, got me. You got me, got me. You got me too. Got me, got me.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you.
And you got me too.
I try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you, there was no one who understood. Never found somewhere I fit in. Until I met you, I was feeling lost. But you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try but don't succeed, yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me. The one who saves me.
All right, I think I'm almost done. I think I'll just like have a little chat to you while I work. This is where I left you yesterday. And I've got bits and pieces. The black looked amazing yesterday and I feel really good about it. And then I got stuck and I'm like, oh, and I've been thinking about it all night about where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do. And then I thought maybe I can do something, but I don't want to push myself yet, because if I start pushing then I start hating it, and I'm really enjoying this insert, so I don't want it to become something I'm not enjoying. Love the ladybug, she is everything. So I thought I'd chat to you a little bit before I let you go, and I wanted to see if these girls kind of looked cute here, and then I think maybe I should add some color. But I chatted a little bit on Instagram this morning about switching my journal over to my B6, because my journal hump is getting to the point where it is just, it's just too hard. Especially when it comes to photographing my work and things like that. I had such a hard time with my last Spellbinders project trying to photograph it in my journal, that it just is getting to the point where I don't want to create. I shouldn't say that, because I love my journal. I love my Midori cotton and I will go back to it for sure at some stage. But for now, I think I'm just going to do my morning pages in there for the last few pages, because I don't want to add any more tip-ins or anything like that, which is not like content that I would put up here because it's like boring. So I am going to move myself into my new journal, so that I can keep creating and keep putting my photographs in, because I've got a whole heap of photographs that are sitting there waiting to be journaled, and all the pictures of Lige with his little journal and stuff. I've had them sitting on over to the side because I don't want to add any more bulk to my already busting journal. And I'll show you in a second. Let me just finish coloring around here. This paper does not like the Posca marker. It is like pilling up, which is sad because I like the Poscas. So let's put this to the side for now. Now I've gotten to the stage where my journal, let me zoom out just slightly, is it not stable here, and it is when I pick up my journal, I'm picking it up like this because my spine is not coping, and I would have to readjust my cover and things, and that's been really stressful to see, especially when I pick it up and I think I've got it, and then I go like this and I'm like, uh-oh, and that's a telltale sign that I've gotten to the point where it is just too hard. And when I was photographing with Spellbinders, I had to put a huge, you remember that like joke bulldog clip that was like the size of my face? Yeah, I used that to hold my journal open for project photos, which wasn't the best thing to do. So I am going to move myself into, where is she? Into this baby. You guys knew it was coming, and everyone's been excited to see me work in a B6, even though my travel journal is a B6. So which I need to do more videos with my travel journal as well. Excuse my band-aid. I have like cut my knuckle somehow, I don't even know how, and it's on that where your finger bends, so every time I bend my finger it bursts open again, and John made me put a band-aid on. Actually, I've got Hello Kitty band-aids. What am I doing? I'm gonna put a Hello Kitty band-aid on after this. Thanks, Japan, for your awesome band-aids. But yeah, I'm going to move into this insert, so you'll probably see me journaling in this in very, very soon, actually, maybe your next video, because I do want to get moved in and just have something. I think I might put a painted nook on the front, because the first page is that beautiful art paper. I'm pretty sure it's Canson mixed media paper. Bree, tell me if I'm right. Am I fail for not knowing? And this is obviously Tomoe River paper in here, which will be lovely, so I can do more of my tip-in stuff on here, and maybe some watercolor drawings on here that doesn't require photographs and things. So that's kind of my thought process. I did say to Bree, does she want me to go gangbusters on it? And she said yes. So I am going to treat this journal like my normal journals and completely put it through its paces. And like she said, I've busted the spines on some heavy duty journal companies. So if I bust hers, she hasn't gained or lost anything. But I think she's going to be fine. I think I can't do that much damage. I mean, it's a very small insert compared to what I'm used to. So I should technically burst through this. And the size, because I found that I was going really quickly through my Japan insert as well. So it'll be fun to use this baby, and it's so small and portable, and I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to have my journal back in my bag. That has been the thing that I've missed the most. I mean, I have enjoyed having this little guy in my handbag, but there's something about my journal because I'm not doing any writing in this, and this is all art. See that pilling? That is like full-blown annoying, but we'll deal. Oh, let's not get turquoise ink on the leather. I loved this. This made me laugh. He's like the punk rocker that won't let go. These guys make me laugh, and I love this. But I probably already said that in the, what do you call it, voiceover. But yeah, this, I love it. This is going so well. I love this little thing so much. And then we've got that one at the back. But anyway, we're not talking about this right now. We're talking about this situation. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do with the because it's not even sitting, because of the, it's not even sitting in my cover well anymore. Like, look, my page is here, and that's not from Row. This is because my journal is put on a little weight, and my covers are bending and buckling, and it's getting not cool, guys. It's getting not cool. So I am actually gonna take this baby out of here. Oh my goodness. It's like when you undo your zipper on your jeans and everything just hangs out. It's this moment. It's this moment for this journal. Right, so as you can see, we've got like a full-blown hump. I may actually cover my journal cover on a YouTube video or something, because obviously it's got nothing on it. It's all black from the leather dye, and it needs some love. But yeah, I don't even know how many pages I've got left, but not very many. Like, let's count. This is all my tester pages. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. So about 40 pages. So that's not too bad. That's like only a few, like a couple of weeks of morning pages. So that won't take me long to fill up. And then I'll just go during the night and fill up the sections that need penning and that sort of stuff, and then I'll probably do that and have this little journal on the couch next to me with a pen, and then when I want to get some thoughts out or anything like that, I can come back in here and fill in some of those gaps. There's my project, which I actually had to take out of my journal to photograph it because it was so hard photographing this tip in my journal. My other project is actually on journal pages, like on the pages of my journal, which is super hard as well. And so I don't want to do it. So my next project, if I do it inside a journal page, it'll be in my beautiful B6. So that is the lifespan of this for now. I will do a flip, which you guys don't really need to see because you've seen it. I'll do a flip for YouTube when I've finished filling in the morning pages. But yeah, I think it's time. I really loved this insert. It's held up the best so far. I can see myself definitely going back to this, or I know a lot of the marker artists use the Midori cotton for sketchbook purposes, and I am going to order another one from Jet Pens when I do an order, because I can't find any Aussies that sell it. So yeah, it's time, guys. It's time to let this one not go, but like finish her up off camera. I've got glitter glue from my daughter on my leather, and part of me wants to keep it there and part of me is so mad that it's there. It's like, oh well. But this will go away for now. Oh God, I love this leather. I love it, I love it, I love it. I've actually really loved the Enoch leather with the special pocket. It just feels beautiful. It feels beautiful. So this will probably go away for now for a little while, go on the shelf. And it's time to embrace the smaller size. So the next journal with me you see, like a proper journal with me, will be in this size. And I've got my little pink folder, a pocket from Shannon in the front. Fits perfectly. Love it so much. And I think, excuse me, that I will continue on with this. I need to work out, if we got some ideas, throw some ideas at me what you think I should do with the all black page. I could do white line work. I did think about putting a gouache garden behind her, but like because in the actual photo, in the actual spread, she's falling into a garden. And I thought about using paint markers because I assumed that paint markers would be opaque enough, and they are. So if I was to just add color, I'm doing it now, going rogue, and adding like scribbles and things, and then drawing lines over the top maybe, or like white. Oh, that looks really cool against the black. I don't know why I was so shy to do it on camera, because I was like, if I wreck it, it's gonna suck, and I didn't want it to suck. But they look quite cool. Maybe I'll leave that idea simmer. Do I have any other? I got that bright pink. I love a good bright pink. Oh, cool. Yeah, that makes me feel better. So I think I might do that in the next video because I am done for today. I now have to sit down and film my last part of my Spellbinders projects for this month, and I'm going to be making some postcards. I think that's where my brain is taking me. Some cool mail art. I'll wait for that to dry so the colors don't mix so much because now they're all wet. But I think that will look cool once I finish it. But I will finish that in the next part. And I need to do, I hate the feeling of black gesso, man. It is so grating and so awful. But I'm happy with that thought process. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Oh, that's all grimy. Make sure you clean off your markers. There we go. That's better. Oh, I'll clean that off before I get my... Oh my God! Oh my God! Whoa! Holy crap-tastic. Oh my goodness. My yellow marker has literally gone everywhere and it's on my cover. Holy shit balls. Excuse my language. Oh well. Wow, I've just got pink on there. Oh my goodness, I should have stopped before I went rogue. Page 1 and my beautiful, oh my goodness. All right, I'm pausing so I can swear a lot more on off camera and get some wet wipes. All right, I've cleaned that disaster up. Oh my goodness. So I got yellow down here and pink down here, and I've just sort of wet wiped it off. And now I've got all this crazy yellow splodges all over him and stuff, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. We'll live. But my journal, my new one, I got a big yellow drip all over my thing and on my beautiful envelope from Shannon. But I just wet wiped the yellow on here, so I guess we've already broken it in. Hard part's over. But we're ready to go on the B6, so you'll see that soon in a video. Probably, maybe on the weekend actually, I will do a journal with me in this, just to sort of break it in. I've got mini art camp with the girls on Friday. They're coming over to my place and staying the night, so I may very well do that video in here, just to sort of break it in, because I'll want to play with it very, very soon and sort of make it my own, because that's the whole part. That whole part is like getting into it and just starting it, kind of like this when I covered it. As soon as I covered this insert cover, it just totally made a huge difference to how I felt about it. Now I'm not going to cover my cover yet. I'm going to leave that till the end because I'm not going to see it being in the folio, but I'm definitely going to start working in here. And because this is the first page is that beautiful thick cardstock, I'm going to watercolor it, probably see how it goes, because I actually haven't done any testing or anything on that, and maybe I'll have to do a quick little bit at the start of the video on the back showing you different medias so that you can get an idea about Bree's beautiful notebooks. And I think it's going to hold up just fine. I know she's like waiting for my journal abuse, so she told me not to hold back at all, so I definitely will not be holding back with what I do to this lovely baby. But as you can see, I have my Spellbinder stuff in front of me. I'm going to be making some postcards for some snail mail revolution stuff. But yeah, I have to get my butt into gear for filming that. I feel like I've been filming every day since Monday, and I am slightly tired, but I guess if it gets me into a rhythm that maybe I can push out more videos, we'll see. But for now, mini journal is coming along nicely. I can't wait to do something with this. This is like a collar, so I just want to, oh, goodness me, I just want to do this so I can have peace of mind. Just give him a body so that I can visualize that. Maybe not so much that curved in look. And then I think I left it because I wasn't sure what sort of hair I wanted to give him. It's almost like he's like the sloth. Anyway, I should leave that alone because I have other things I should be doing. But I can't wait to come back in here and play with the pages and stuff. I think we might add some more color and things to some of the pages. There's so much to do and I just want to sit and play. But I have other obligations as well, so I have to wait to play with this baby. Maybe I'll play with it at crop night as well. Because look, like I'm right near the end, so it just means that I'm not finished. These pages have so much more to go, but this will be finished in about 2 weeks max, because I'll work on all the little bits and pieces and add things, because all this needs line work and stuff like that. I can't wait. And I also need to play around with whatever's on the front. But yeah, I need to stop babbling. I need to stop talking. I think I'm procrastinating because I haven't quite got my Spellbinder ideas set in my head, and because I don't have stuff they don't send me enough stuff to trial stuff off camera to see if things work. It makes it really stressful. That's the only thing that I worry, is that I'm not going to do a good enough job on camera, and that's my only chance to get it right, because I can't waste the supply. So I have to sit there and visualize how a project's going to look and how it's going to, especially because I'm doing it in video form. If I was doing this in photograph form, like, it would probably be easier, but I don't translate well to photographs. My personality doesn't come across, you know, the quirky nature and all the package deal is why I am so good at doing videos. Like, my nature and my personality win over people. I'm a likable person, guys. Just accept it. I'm likable. And I can't get that. My personality does not come across in my photographs. It doesn't. And I'm just not that great at it. I'd rather chat to you and get passionate and excited and all that sort of stuff. But it means that I have to make sure that my project will work before I start doing it. And that is super stressful. I've even considered like photocopying these so I can do a mock-up off camera to see if it'll work or not. But I guess it's good for the soul, because it's pushing me to be to trust my instincts, and if I think inside my head that it's going to work, it's going to work. And so far my last few projects have worked out beautifully, although I did have a lot of issues trying to get my my smooth markers to break down with alcohol, and I had to like bust out methylated spirits in the end. But I love the tip-in and how it worked. Anyway, shutting up now because I have to go make beautiful postcards, but the next journal with me you'll probably see, which will be your Saturday video, will be in this baby. I can't wait. I've been like touching this constantly since it arrived. Ro did so beautifully with this little fat roll. It just reminds me of me with all my love handles. Anyway, have a wonderful day, Inkies, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!